Hi guys. So I'm just waiting on a ticket in. So guys, I'm just waiting on and I'm just gonna DM real quick and just ask if she's was able to get in. Hi,
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good.
Where are you? Are you like in a library?
I am.
Nice. We're both wearing blue. Oh my gosh, we did not plan that.
Yeah,
Great minds.
it's hot here in South Carolina at the moment.
Is it? It's actually getting pretty warm here too. It's been pretty cold, but it's like warming back up again. We're getting a little hot front, I guess.
Yeah, because it was like all like doom and gloom pretty much all week with it raining. And then
Yeah, it
like
was it was very rainy. It was like a wet rain for a while. It was snowing a bit for a while, but today's actually half decent. It was like really foggy the other day. Like could barely see. It was so thick. Are you excited to do some writing?
I am. I'm gonna be doing like some schoolwork as well. And
That's
I'm also
fair.
gonna do like some writing in there as well at some point.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to just like focus, you know? That's the great thing about sprints. Uh, I haven't even like opened up all of my stuff yet. So yeah, whenever you're ready, I'm good with like longer sprints, um, but it's up to you if you want to do like what do you like to do? Like what's your
Like probably like 25, 30 minute sprints.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love the 25-minute sprints. That's the sweet spot for me. Definitely. Okay. So yeah, whenever you're ready, I'm good. I'm good to start. I'm just gonna open up my stuff here. I have so many tabs open, but none of the ones that I need. Okay, don't need that. And no one.
There we go.
Ooh yeah.
There we go.
Okay, great. I'll see you in 25 minutes.
All right.
Okay. How did you do?
I think I did good. I'm just like editing a tour script for
Hmm.
like I'm gonna because at my university we have this thing called like the ambassadors, where they're pretty much tour guides.
Okay.
And for the class we have to do a lot of like tour scripts, like
Mm.
different parts. So I
Right.
edited part one to make it a little bit longer
Yeah.
than it is, and then worked on part two.
Nice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I didn't actually get to writing. I started, so I'm like, um, there's this new, like, I don't know, like program, I guess, that I wanted to test out. It's called Scrintle. And so I was just like, I meant to write, but then I decided, you know what, let me just like check out this program. So I'm just like, yeah, I just been kind of like testing out how it works. I'm liking it so far, but it's definitely like it's a little bit of a learning curve, I think. So yeah, I just spent I just spent most of the time trying to figure out how to do stuff on it. So yeah, I think in the next sprint I'll like get to some writing for sure. But
So I typically like use Google Docs for writing
yeah,
because
um,
it's easier too, and it's like you're able to like be able to see the word kind of I think easier.
yeah, I definitely um, I like Google Docs. I did my third draft in Google Docs, but this time I'm using Scrivener for my draft four. And Scrivener's great because like you can see like word count and all that stuff. Like it shows you all that, but um, it also like it breaks up your manuscript, so you can't like it's not just like one document like in Google Docs. There's like each scene is like in its own little card, so it's not as like flowy. I feel like because of that, I don't have like great flow between my scenes and my chapters, but um, I like the way that it's organized right now. I feel like I needed a more like structured kind of thing for this new draft because I changed the outline a bit. Um, so I was like, I need some of that structure again. I need to start fresh. So I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far.
Yeah, because whenever I like first started writing, I used Google Docs.
Hmm.
And then whenever I started getting like more into writing, I went over to this app called Just Write, which is like
Okay.
similar to like Scrivener, where it's like organized into where you can organize like each chapter in its own little like thing,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
have like a folder for like that a certain project, and then like
Hmm.
have like little like mini folders in there with like different chapters and such.
Hmm. That's so good. I love that. I need that. Like,
Yeah, you're able to see the word count for like each document, to where then if you're like doing the word count like by chapter, you're able
yeah.
to write it down by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that.
I like that. What's it called?
Recommend books.
It's called Just Right.
It is.
Okay. Yeah. I want to check that out. Just Right. And is it like a program or like is it just like online? Like you could just use it?
You can. I know it's an ad like for your smartphone, but I don't know if it's like also for like a laptop.
Right. Okay. That's cool. I like that. Cool. So what are you going to work on in the next sprint? You're going to continue with um, your script thing?
I'm probably gonna actually start actually writing now
Yeah. I
because
think
like
we have to do at least one actual writing sprint.
it's because like one of the parts in it, like one of the stops, like I have a folder that I have in my back of my dorm room that I
Mm,
forgot to grab that has like everything that I need for like that one specific spot.
right.
So I'll probably just finish the script when I get back to my room.
Yeah. Okay, okay. I like it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do so I'm working on I finished chapter 10 last night, which I don't love. I don't love how it is, but you know, it's okay for now. So I'm starting on chapter 11. So I'm very excited. Excited to get some work done in that. It's looking pretty long right now. So
I just finished chapter 31
Woo!
out of 43.
You're getting there.
And I'm in chapter 32, which is already long as is.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna finish like the one scene I'm in, and then start the other scene and hopefully have it done.
Nice.
Like I have one in particular, like not really scene, but like it's a really long scene to have it like split up in between chapters. Make
Okay.
it feel shorter.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of I don't have like a lot of practice in like breaking up chapters, like, creating chapters. So I definitely feel like that's been something that I've really been working on in this book, and like I have had to learn is like where is like a good place to like end a scene or end a chapter and start a new chapter, because my first draft was like the chapters were so long because I was just kind of breaking it up by like day in the story. And like that just made it so like some of the chapters were just freaking so long. They were like over 10,000 words long. So now in this draft, I have more chapters. I've broken it up in a way that feels pretty good. Like it feels like it flows better and like the pacing is better. So yeah, it's been fun kind of learning about that, like learning how to write chapters, like how to break up chapters. So I've never really had to do that. I haven't written too many long things like that where I've needed to break up chapters this much. So I like it.
Yeah, because like I finished draft 1 of book 1 in the series I'm working on over a year ago. It was like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
It's fairly long. It's like almost 500 pages.
Wow. Okay.
Many words in it too.
What's that word count? What's the word count if it's 500? Probably like over 100K for sure.
Well, yeah, it's like 100,000 something, I think.
Okay. And what genre?
Historical fantasy / historical fiction.
That seems about right. I feel like that's a good word count for that. Historical fantasy.
It's 130 over 133,000 words.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that is long.
Yeah, because
Dang, you did that. And you have that's the first draft? Like is that like
the first draft?
dang. Okay.
Yeah, because then book 2, which is the one I'm working on now, is at 105,000 words.
Wow. And you still have, what is that?
I have almost 10 chapters left.
Dang. And like how long are your chapters like on average, would you say?
Probably 5-10 pages maybe.
Okay.
A little longer depending on the chapter.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's not too bad. Okay. It'll probably end up being around like close to the same, I guess. Like to the same word count.
Yeah, and it'll probably be shorter, like the more that I actually know how to write and the more I know how to keep chapters at like a short enough.
Yeah.
So
I feel like, yeah.
So then it was like also like so fast, but also like kind of slow at the same time.
Yeah. Definitely. I feel like, especially like as I'm going through this draft, I'm like, man, like I'm like, this is like too long. Like I just write too much about stuff that I don't even need to like write about. I don't think, like, I'm questioning everything. I'm like, do I need this? Like, why do I need this information? Do I need this description? Do I need this scene? Like it just feels so long. Like it feels like I'm putting too much into it that I don't actually need. So I'm excited to like go through the process of like whittling things down to like just what I need of the story to be able to like tell it well. I'm really curious to see what my developmental editor is going to say. I feel like she's going to be like, you don't need all of this stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's because like I had like scenes that don't need to be in it, like last minute too.
Yeah, it's hard to know, right? Because you're like as the writer, you're like, I need all of this. This is all part of it. But yeah, learning when to like cut back on stuff like that, like stuff that isn't really necessary, and like really like getting perspective and like clarity on whether something is necessary to the story. it's definitely like a learning thing. It's one of those things where like the more you write, the more that you finish books and whatever, the better you get at like really being able to see if you need those scenes and if they're, you know, necessary and if they're actually like giving to the story the way that you think it is. Because sometimes it's not. Sometimes you're like, oh yeah, this is great, but it's like, no, it's not doing anything. It's not doing what you think it is. So is the historical fiction, historical fantasy, is that your first book that you've written?
It is like it's a like the whole series itself is like historical fiction slash fantasy.
Right.
And it's like the first one that actually like outlined and all that.
Wow. Do you
Because I've
like
like
outlining?
yeah, because I've like a lot of other like stories that I've written before, but like
Mhm.
they were just like out of the blue and not really
Right.
structured well enough.
Yeah. So what made you like do outlining?
Um, I was whenever I was like started like actually getting into writing back in like 2019, like 2020 around COVID.
Mhm.
Um, I was like started watching Abby Emmons' videos,
Yeah.
and she like helped me get more into writing, actually understand what I need to do and all that.
Yeah.
And then I decided to just like try outlining, and then just stuck with it ever since.
Yeah. I love outlining. I don't think I could ever. I mean, I could probably write like a short story or like a little one-off something like just by pantsing, but I love having the outline for like a long story, you know? I like having that like mini version of the book I'm trying to write so I can look at it and be like, "Oh, right, this is what I got to do." Like it's I don't know. It's very helpful to me. I can't I can't imagine not having an outline for like a book. Like how do people like how do you do that? I don't get it. I don't know. I
And
can't do
like
it.
what I started also doing, like whenever like for a series, I'll have like a binder.
Hmm.
Like I have a like the binder that I use. It's a zipper binder, and it's thick with everything that I have in it, from
Hmm.
like floor plans for all the houses, for all the
Yes.
characters and the character profiles itself, and then the
Hmm.
outlines and all that.
I love that. When I first started writing Ben, I did all that because I need to see it. Like I need to like write it out so I can see the space in my head and know what it looks like and know how they can move around. I like that. I love all that stuff. If I could like get paid just for like the planning part of books, that would be great.
Yeah. And then also what I started doing recently is like putting the like all the chapters in the actual Google Doc itself. So
Hmm.
that if I don't have the outlines on me, I have it in the already in the Google Doc.
Yeah,
And then I
definitely.
also started like highlighting like each like start of each scene,
Hmm.
like the next scene, and then once I have it started a little bit, I like take that out because then
Yeah,
I already know like what it's about and all that.
yeah, that's good. I like it. I like that technique. Oh man. Whenever you're ready, we can do our next sprint. So I do, yeah, around 4, maybe like 4:10. I'll probably hop off around there just to give myself enough time to get to where I need to go today.
I'll probably bump it down to like 15 minutes maybe.
Sure. Yeah, a nice little cool down sprint. All right, see you soon.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you do?
I did good. I got 384 words.
Not bad. 184. I think I was definitely a little bit distracted. I was looking at some other stuff, but I edited about probably about 150 words. I didn't get too far into the chapter. I'm kind of like unsure about how I have the chapter open right now. So I was just kind of reading over it a bit and just like, yeah, it took a little bit. I'm still unsure, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
So like the chapter 32 is like where it's a graduation. So the main
Nice.
character, she got married right before graduation.
Oh wow.
Like
Okay.
that New Year.
Yeah.
So her husband and her sister-in-law and all of her friends got like graduated, and I just like finished that scene like whenever they're all going home, heading home,
Nice.
campus.
I love that. That's exciting.
And I just like ended with the part where my main character's biological mom, my main character got adopted. Beginning of the second part of the book.
Nice.
So her biological mom pretty much just like just because her two younger siblings that also got adopted by the same parents.
Okay.
Like mentioned a road trip that they're going on, and later on in the chapter. So like I ended with the biological mom saying like what road trip.
Oh, okay. That's a good way to end the scene, the chapter. A little cliffhanger. Okay. Stuff. I'm just gonna finish. I was like in the middle of a thought. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut all of this out. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for now. But yeah, this was great. I'm glad we got to chat and get some work done together. I do need to hop off. It's about 4 right now, so I do need to get going. I'm actually going to there's this bookstore kind of near me. It's a little further away, but it's like it kind of like specialize like it mainly focuses on like indie authors and like up and coming authors. So I wanted to go. I've been meaning to go for a while, but I wanted to go today, and I thought they close at 6, but they close at 5. So I need to get ready and go to check it out, and then see if maybe they want to put my book on the shelf. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna go do right now. Are you gonna just like hang out for a bit longer?
Probably. It'll probably for like next like 5-10 minutes maybe.
Yeah, just like might as well just do one more sprint, I guess, before hopping off.
And I got a lot of other stuff to do too.
I bet. Yeah, I bet there's a bunch of crap always. I don't know how people are ever bored. I'm like, how do you have free time? What is that like? I don't know that life.
Especially as a college student with professors putting a lot of work on you.
Yeah, I definitely don't miss that about being in school. Like I love being in school, like I love learning and stuff, but I don't miss like all the homework and all the stuff.
Yeah, because I'm like right now I'm a social studies education major.
Yeah.
And I like debate. So I took the praxis last weekend and not passed it. I failed it. Unfortunately. Because I would have gotten if I passed it, it would have gotten me into the College of Education and helped me get my teaching license.
Yeah.
But like I've like even before taking it, I like debated on like doing education as a part of my major. So
Mhm.
if I decide not to do that, I'm probably just gonna end up just like doing creative writing as a minor.
I would totally like if I mean I might still go to school like officially and do that, but like if I could go back now, I don't think I would have went to film school. I feel like I would have done something more like special. Like in film school I specialized in screenwriting, but I would have liked to do something more like in English and like in creative writing. That would have been cool. One day I'll go back to school and get like an English degree or something. We'll see.
Yeah, because I'll still like be a history major.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of for like since I've loved history since like middle school,
Hmm.
kind of hard to get away from that.
Yeah, and it
Because
and it helps in your writing, right? Like it's definitely not like a waste.
yeah, especially since I'm like writing in historical, like just
Yeah,
historical aspect, it's kind of hard to get away from that.
yeah, yeah.
It's easier just to stay as a history major because I know a lot of people in that department,
Mm.
and then it'll help me like, and with creative writing, it'll help me like know a little people that's in the English department that are
Yeah,
English majors.
I think it's good. I think it's good. Well, okay. We'll chat. We'll chat again very soon. I'm sure. Send me a message. We'll do this again another time. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. And good luck with the rest of your stream and the rest of the chapters that you have left in this book. I'm very excited. You're so close. You're like
Yeah.
10 away. Oh my gosh. All right. I'll see you.
Okay.
Bye.
So, yeah. So if you couldn't tell who that was Diane Mariee. Like please go check her out. Um, especially if you're, like, especially if you love like any form of creative writing. That includes poem, like being poetry, like writing a literal book, um, or even short stories. Um, she has a poetry collection out now. I'll like link the name down in the bio and down in the description or the bio or whatever. And hopefully y'all go check her out and possibly get her book. Like it's like currently, all I know is that her book's on Amazon. You might can be able to find it in bookstores over the next like who knows how long until. Because I'm like hoping that she does get her book, her poetry collection in books and like a lot of bookstores instead of just like local ones or like smaller ones that's like around her. Hopefully that she'll be able to get some like in like the states as well because like right now it's just on Amazon for like globally to get. Um, but hopefully she'll be able to get some put in like the bookstore in the states. So yeah, I'm gonna end this live stream here, and if you want to be able to watch this over again, like if you didn't get the exact goal you wanted, you can rewatch. Obviously, it's gonna be put up on YouTube and all that. So I'll see y'all hopefully in another vlog. Well, not vlog, obviously see another vlog, but hopefully in another live stream and hopefully more gets to join. So I'll see y'all and then and if any vlogs I film and any live streams I do.